Mexico at Aggie Memorial Stadium, home to the New Mexico State Aggies. You know, we love coming to the land of enchantment, especially when we have an enchanting game like the one in store today. And this with two teams from Conference USA squaring off in a weekday clash to set the table for the weekend ahead. As we'll see, the Liberty Flames taking on the New Mexico State Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. New Mexico State will kick it off and will be underway. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. The Flames offense will get first crack at it today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on first down. Power football with the run. Gets it past the first down mark, run still running. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get him on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Got his man. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Flames come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Flames kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you can tell.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And they had so much success moving the football down the field. Now you're a little bit stuck. Negative play, back to back.
And this defense is bringing the Heat another sack. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And he missed it. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. So New Mexico State's offense will go to work for the first time today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Flames. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
Liberty, 7. New Mexico State, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw, it's Patterson. Finds his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Makes it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Aggies are rolling down the field. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Evans. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Caught in the backfield, it's Mason. Oh, he's got some space. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Touchdown, Aggies! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. Extra point here will tie the game.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Here's a return from the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted for the 11th time this season.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Patterson. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Aggies come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Surging forward on the sneak. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. The give to the back. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. They'll give it to the back. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
And the Flames line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football.
Breaks free. They finally make the stop, but what a way to end this first quarter after that fantastic play. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. They go to the ground. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Using his legs, it's Agbana. Picks up the first down, still moving. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. The Flames have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Complete on 3rd down. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
Well, they caught the defense off guard with that play right there. Here they are in field goal range. It's 3rd and short. You know, the odds say it's going to be a run. Instead, they throw it. They get a big play now setting up 1st and goal.
And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
Defense just going after him. They stop him for a loss of 6.
Now listen, the defense won that play. As an offense here, the key, David, you can't go back-to-back negative plays. You got to be smart with the football here. Looks like you're going to have to throw it. Just can't force it. You got to make sure you're playing with that clock in your head. You can't take a sack.
And I think this is a situation where I spread you out. I get more speed on the field. I make the defense declare. I see what they're in, but I'm definitely throwing the football.
Back to pass, it's Reed. Looking to get it in. He is knocked out of bounds and could not get there. A stop on 4th and goal. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Find some fresh air. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They'll try the run. Got the first down and more. Turning it on. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
And right there you see the key to this football team's success. Not just offensively, they rip off explosive plays. That's why they've been winning games here as of late. They can get chunks at a time. They've got playmakers all over the field.
The entire complexion of this possession changed. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Liberty.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
Here comes the two-point try. From the gun. Makes the grab in the end zone for the two as they extend the lead.
And it's more common to throw for the two-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You can tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice two-point conversion.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good...
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Looking left. He's got it. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The RPO, it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to throw, it's Patterson. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. He was smelling that end zone when they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Florida sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the fourth quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in the swamp. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Wants to fire on second down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Under fire. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Second down coming up. Looking to throw, it's Reed. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Man, if you're going to win games, you have got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pressure coming. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Flames will punt this one away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He'll pull it on the read. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
as an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against a different defense.
And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Now on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. And they'll knock him down. Look, we know he's not going to break any land speed records, but if you can run efficiently, it gives the offense another dynamic weapon.
No doubt. And if you got the space, right, Reese? Like, look at all that space out in front. It doesn't take a genius to figure out, like, go take the yardage. It's free yardage. I'll take them. I'm not going to score a touchdown probably. I'm not going to go a long ways, but I'll get me some first downs and pad my stats a little.
Defense going to call a timeout here and give the kicker a little something to think about. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Back to throw, it's Reed. Buys a little time with his feet. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Flames send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He'll start this drive firing. Rushes on him. Finds a man in the middle. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Looking to fire. Short hands, it's Evans. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. And he missed it. No good. And here in the second quarter, we remain all knotted up.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll immediately call timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Going for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Just enough time for one final play of the half. To the air, it's Reed. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like it's been a terrific scene there today in Las Cruces. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Aggie Memorial Stadium.
And the Flames will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Yates. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. How about that weight room work? He's showing off there as he gets across the 20. They'll mark it at the 22. And the Aggies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Banks. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The Aggies getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here's the Heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Patterson. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
I think the thing that's so impressive about this defense, it's not just the athleticism and the ability to get to the quarterback, it's the variety in the ways they can do it. Sometimes it's a 4-man rush, sometimes it's a 3-man rush, sometimes it's all-out blitz. But with the speed they have, especially in that front 7, it has been a nightmare for this offense. They've given up sack after sack after sack in this game.
New Mexico State will be forced to punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll field the punt and look for room. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, running back gets the give. He has the first and still on his feet. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Turns it on in midfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Just working and poking and prodding and finding its way up to the 36.
Well, not much the defense could do there. The defensive end crashed down thinking the running back had it, but nice job of the ball handling there by the QB.
Just trying to avoid negative plays, continue to put stress on the defense. That's what he does there.
And that's a play this guy can run in his sleep, too. They rep this over and over and over. It's like clockwork for this guy.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here on third down. To the air, it's Patterson. He's going to throw deep right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to...
Breaks into the open. Gets it past the marker. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Flames, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. And the Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Touchdown, Flames! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Lining up to add another.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC.
And the returner will be knocked down. They'll operate out of split backs. Give to the running back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to control it.
They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. And the Aggies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Dropping back, it's Patterson. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. First and 10 as the clock winds under a minute to go here in the third quarter. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. He wants to throw it. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Liberty. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hunter. And the returner goes down. His drive will open from the 15. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And that is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Got it in the middle, it's Hunter. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Let's see what they do on third down. Back to throw, it's Patterson. Release to the back. Makes the catch, it's Yates. There he goes! At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Aggie! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
The give to the right. Finds its way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Third down play from the gun. Snagged in the middle. It's Powell. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Flames will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch called for and made. Running back searching for a hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air, it's Patterson. Oh, they're after him. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And here's the third interception of the night. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
They've got the lead, but here in the fourth quarter, it's starting to dwindle. And if they're going to hang on to this game, they've got to be able to run it. It's a really tough thing to do when the opponent knows exactly what you're going to do, but this is what you train for. You've got to be the more physical unit right now.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. That penalty puts the defense in a bind. It'll be 3rd and 1. They'll try to power their way ahead. Hard running there.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
And the Flames have it with a 1st and 10. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
He's got it. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put...
Turning it on. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Flames back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Now on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. As they come to the line on 3rd down, already 2 for 2 on this drive. Going into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Flames. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this fourth quarter.
He'll bring it out. It's Yates. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. I know when a guy's thrown 3 interceptions, it's not good, but everything hasn't been bad. They've moved the ball a little bit. They just keep self-destructing. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17. New Mexico State lines up quickly. Wants to throw. It's Patterson. Here comes the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the middle. And it's his fourth interception of the game. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The handoff, keep working on that clock. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the back. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it and drive on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking downfield, it's Patterson. Finds the tight end. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes a catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
And that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That will put the wrap on things from here.